So a while ago I did a car check and time has passed by. I want to do a new one. Kind of like an update on, I get a lot of questions on what's done to my car, what motor's in it, like what specific SR is in it, suspension, what my wheels are. So I want to give you guys the lowdown on every ounce of my car. I told you guys that I bought it from Scotty G, a good friend of mine that had the Porsche over this weekend. When I first got it, had this SR in it, so I bought it with this SR. Has this wiring specialties harnessed, Apexi head gasket, and I think ARP head studs. Not sure brand head studs, but the head studs are done. Compression was tested and it was good to go. Obviously we found out we had a couple boost leaks and it was running really rich, which we got a Apexi to sort that out. So Mishimoto Rad, I kind of just pieced together with random parts. I have like Greddy, CX Racing, Rev 9 intercooler, but aluminum is aluminum when it comes down to it, and it's worked phenomenal so far. And a Apexi filter pod, a dry filter pod with the Apexi housing as well. The SR20 DET obviously, but it's the black top with the T25 and their black top. It's all stock internals, everything stock basically about it except for the front mount and intake piping, and also head studs and a Apexi head gasket. A lot of people asking me what lip I have on there. So I have a Greddy replica lip, but on the bottom of it, everyone's always wonders what it is. It's actually a lip from an STI. That lip is from I think a 05, oh man, no, 06 to 07 STI. You can get them on eBay. They're fairly like 60 to 80 bucks. This one's really mounted really poorly because last time I was putting this bumper on, I just slapped it together. These canards are actually wing mounts from when I first bought my wing. They came with carbon fiber mounts and I just slapped those on. I kind of repurposed them and made them into canards, and you know, they're a little small, but I like them for now. Bumper fitment's a little off. I'm gonna get those quick releases. They like have like little, they're pretty much like buttons. They're not the rubber bands, but they're releases that latch onto a ball, and you drill them into your fender and you just push a button and they pop off. So in time we'll get those in and pretty much get this fitted up pretty nice. Finish these headlights, me and my buddy Chris. Again, I'm doing this video just kind of update everyone. So these tail or corner lights are wrapped with Oracle wrapping. I got it on eBay. Wheels are Rays VR X10s. Got them from a good buddy of mine. They come factory 4x114 and 5x114. It's like literally the perfect 240 wheel. They fit on any 240, which I love about them, because even when, you know, if I were to get an S13 down the road or something new, I can still always keep these in the lineup and pretty much use them in anything. Need new fenders. My fenders are a little beat up, and if you see, I don't know, can you see that? I think my door has a dent. So my door has a dent here. So little stuff like that will be replaced over time, but again, no rush. As you can see, I have this anime vinyl on here. My buddy Caesar helped me. There's a video. I guess I'll just link all those videos as I talk when they come up. So we put these on. I had this for about 2 years before putting them on. I had it made. I don't remember specifically where I got it from, but I'm gonna search for a new one because I want to do a couple more. But the second I find a new distributor for them, I'll link them below, and that way you guys know where to get them. Well, I get a lot of people asking me where I got it from, and etc, etc. You can go to any vinyl place and have them cut. If they do vinyl printing, they can cut you, you know, find a design you like or create a design you like, and pretty much you'll be able to slap one on. It's fairly simple, but I didn't do it myself. My buddy helped me out a tremendous amount. I'll link it above. I also get questions if I would ever change my front end to a Kuki front end. I like my Zenki front end thoroughly, and I probably wouldn't change it on this car. Maybe I'll have a Kuki down the road, but honestly I like my Zenki the best so far. I think it looks sweet. It gives me exactly what I want, like an old 90s feel. I dig it. Probably won't ever change it. Inside we have a Sparco wheel, NRG quick release with the NRG hub. This wheel has been in like 3 or 4 different cars. It was in my A86, my other 240, and this car, so 3 cars. This wheel is dear to me. has a initial D button. I will link that video below because I explained why I have initial D button here. EST bandana, because I haven't made a video about that, but I used to be a really hardcore MGK fan, and I still am, but long story. This is a legit Recaro seat. Got it from my buddy Scotty G, as of course, with Buddy Club rails. I did a how-to on that video. It was one of my first videos I did. So again, link below, link above. I plan on getting a second Recaro or a status seat or a Bride, but I honestly would rather find another Recaro. That's why I've been waiting. Harness bar, we're actually making a custom harness bar. So me and Chris are gonna fabricate together a harness bar for this car. That's why I haven't bought any yet. I do have Crow harnesses for this, so once we get the harness bar made and we'll pop these on. I don't like bolting them to the floor. I'd rather do it proper and get everything situated perfect. They're gray Crow harnesses with red accents. I try not to rush anything. I always like to kind of take my time and do it right the first time if possible. Granted, putting my bumper on was rushed, but stuff like that I'm gonna install forever and just keep there, I'd rather just do it once. That's why I haven't done a lot of For suspension, I have BC Racing BR coilovers, Megan Racing traction rods, the ISR upper control arms, and camber adjustments. That makes sense. Exhaust-wise, I have the Buddy Club blast pipe. I don't know what the heck the specific one they call it, but pretty much just a Buddy Club exhaust, all the way straight piped. This wing is C-West wing. It's the aluminum with Battle Racing mounts. These mounts, we had to make adjustments. They didn't come perfect from manufacturing. The angles were off, so we bent them to fix them. So you may ask why I have buckles. Why do I have buckles for my trunk latch? This car was rear-ended, and the original latch and the housing is smashed. So even if I were to replace the rear trunk latch, it'll still not sit right. So I got a link below. I pretty much drilled buckles into my car because honestly, why not? I have a racing shifter. I don't know if it's actually RACESENG. They're located out of Sellersville, Pennsylvania. I truly love supporting local businesses, especially when they make high performance. Check them out. I'll link them below. They do great high quality work, and I have one of their shift knobs, and I really like it. I've had that in 2 cars. I had it in my A86 and as well as this one. So and possibly a Del Sol. But yeah, I've had it for a while, a couple of years, and I try to keep it with every car I get. I always kind of transfer my steering wheel and my shifter. My plans for the car is to get my Pexi standalone hooked up, get it properly tuned, see where I'm at power wise, and possibly do some more suspension mods. It's great right now. It's running rich. It's AP or air to fuel is at like 12.9 ish, sometimes 13. It peaks, but it also goes down. It all depends weather wise, because on hot days it seems to run like low 12s. But basically my goals are just to get it running right as of right now, and I have to do my rear wheel studs, my tie rods, get my standalone installed, or install my standalone, get it properly tuned, and yeah, have some fun. Yeah, that's kind of like an overall car check. A lot of people ask me questions about it, and I really wanted to make a video on what's done to the car, where it's at, and where it came from. So yeah, also does have a welded diff. People keep saying get an LSD, but I've heard drifting wise and LSDs aren't the best thing to get. You could correct me if I'm wrong, but I'd honestly probably invest in just a bunch of welded diffs. I could be just a novice and not know much about it, but from what I understand, welded diff is the best way to go. It's more consistent and it gives you the best bang. I don't like to make any assumptions. I could be wrong, and we'll find out in time. If I did forget something, just feel free to post in the comments below any questions you have about my car. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Yeah, I do appreciate it. Alrighty. I really wanted to make this video because we have a lot of new subscribers, and you know, they might not really know what's done to my car. So I just wanted to be able to give you guys an insight. That way you better understand what's done to my car, where I'm at in the stage of the build, and you know, what I have to still do. You know, it's a long journey, it's a long process to build something. Bug. Really appreciate all the new subscribers and all the support you guys have given us. It means the world to us, and you know, the feedback is wonderful. We do love it. Negative, positive, neutral, we love it all. Real quick, Calabucci asked, would I rather have an A86 or an EK9? A86 wins over almost everything. Like any, besides the GTS T 4-door.
Oh God, oh my God. Everything
Happy Wednesday, guys.
Y'all just commentate from the side. I'm like, oh God, oh my God.
Happy Wednesday, go get 'em. Halfway through the week. Today was crazy. I worked at a different site than I usually do, and it was nuts. But it's always good to switch it up a little bit. Go get 'em.